One of the music cues that you had in the film was quite long, with the action of a boat sinking, and I thought it was such a clever way to pick the moments when you went big and when you decided to pull it back.
There were, moments where it's just pure action, like it's just pure danger. And then there's moments where you just genuinely feel incredible fear and it's focused on one person. So you are moving between this epic and this intimate, and in the midst of massive noise. That scene you're talking about, we had the huge white noise of the sea. The ocean was just constant. So to reach people in those moments, there's also a lot of percussive elements coming from the boat, the ship, the crashing, the creaking, things falling over, which all creates rhythm. So at the same time, if you've got rhythms, then they might compete against those sounds. You have to keep coming back to that emotion. So the music's doing two things. It is driving, so it's absolutely telling us adrenaline, the stakes are high. And then at the same time, it's also telling us that all could be lost, particularly Richard, who's the lead, and his responsibility almost kind of comes to this epic point here where he's prepared to make sure everyone's off this boat before him, including the captain. We have to kind of get inside his head at various moments, and you need to change the music up and down to kind of find that. But you're always working with the pictures anyway. So you're right, you can't sustain something for too long. You do need to have, I think, components when you're looking at a long sequence like that. And we also had a couple of cutaways, I think, to Judy, Richard's partner, who was listening on a radio and wasn't in the scene. So that helps as well. That helps you phrase the drama. I do remember putting in, significant sort of change moments where usually it's where the action ramps up, and you're building from zero to the end of that 6.5 minute sequence. So in this case, that final piece of music was huge. It was a big orchestral thing, and the final phrase of the music is literally expanding out in both directions. It was kind of spiraling upwards, and the strings were spiraling downwards at the same time to just create this kind of climax, which leaves us hanging because we don't actually know if Richard survived.